Okay, so today we have Love Building on Fire by Talking Heads, the Talking Heads, whatever you want to say. The Talking Heads, they're a band that I've listened to for a long time, but I've never really delved into their music too much. And I've never heard this one. And again, the Talking Heads are always requested. Obviously, they're iconic bands. So I'm intrigued. I'm ready to go. Pretty, short song. So let's see what the heck's going on and see what the Talking Heads are up to here.
When my love stands next to your love,
Oh,
I can't compare love
oh.
when it's not love. It's not love. It's not love. Which is my face, which is a building, which is on fire. On fire. When my love stands next to your love, I can't define love when it's not love. It's not love. It's not love. Which is my face, which is a building, which is on fire. I've got two loves. They go tweet, 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 tweet like little birds. They're my two loves. And they go tweet, 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 tweet like little birds. They're my two loves. Gonna want two loves. Gonna want two loves. Which is my face, which is a building, which is on fire. On fire. When my love stands next to your love, I can't define love when it's not love. It's not love. It's not love. Which is my face, which is a building, which is on fire.
My goodness. All right, Talking Heads, Love Building on Fire, Love Arrow Building on Fire. Oh my goodness, I have to say, first song, 2 minutes 57 seconds. I forget about David Byrne's voice. I forget how beautiful it is, how just his yelp, his high pitched, sound. And again, I always say I hate using the word unique, but his voice is so unique. His voice is so just I don't even know how to explain. His voice is just so it's always good to listen to. It's always nice, especially if you're feeling blue or whatever. He sounds so chirpy, he's chippy, whatever, chipper. I don't know. It's just very nice. It's always a nice listen to hear his voice. And just right off the bat, when he comes into the song, I was thinking, just sing to me, David. I mean, good Lord. David Byrne. I mean, like I've said, one of my, again, an underrated vocalist, I feel like. And again, an underrated vocalist to me, because I always forget. I'm just like, I should listen to more Talking Heads. I mean, my God. He always grabs your attention, whether he's, with a song like this or it's a song where he sounds a little bit more menacing, like Psycho Killer, obviously. And yeah, I just, I love his style and his big suits and everything. So anyway, and also I love that, he's an avid cyclist, I guess you would say as well. It's just, I don't know, he seems like a neat little fella, or he's not little, I guess, a neat fella. Anyway, And like I said, coming into this, the personnel on the song, of course, from Talking Heads 77, there's only the three of them, David Byrne on vocals and lead guitar here, or lead vocals and guitar here, and then Chris, I want to say France or Franz, I forget, on drums and steel pan, and then Tina Weymouth on bass guitar. And I couldn't remember if it was Tina Weymouth or Weymouth, but I watched an interview before this and she pronounced it as Weymouth. So there you go. And of course, Tina Weymouth, her bass guitar, one of the great, bass guitarists and one of the, influential bass guitarists as a woman, doing the bass guitar in the 70s. Just cool that, she's cool. I mean, my God. And again, but coming back to this, I can't get over David's voice. That's what really, it comes at me, throughout the whole song. And again, how, he just makes these noises, whatever I guess you would say, as he does in the song as well, where he just, before he goes, tweet, 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 tweet. And I don't know, it's just something you never really hear too much, at least but it's always, the regular for David Byrne. And I just loved, the melody, the rhythm it has, how, the way he's delivering these lyrics with, when my love, and he's just his wailing almost. And it's just, I don't know. Again, I just love his style. It's hard to, for me to be like, oh, I hate that song. It was when David Byrne is just, going like this. It's just like, my God. So anyway, all that said, I guess I'll get into the song There Isn't About here on Genius. So it says, this was the first single ever released by the Talking Heads. Okay, so there we go. Recorded even before guitarist Jerry Harrison joined the band. The arrow in the title could be in reference to a chemical reaction. I like that, with the reactants love creating the products, the building on fire. I'm talking about a chemical reaction. I failed chemistry, so that scares me a bit. I just hate chemistry. Anyway, and I don't seem to have it with many people. But when my love stands next to your love, I can't compare love when it's not love. And it's just, again, the lyricism here is great as well. And again, the song's so short. It felt almost longer than 2 minutes and 57 seconds in a good way. Not like that. It's just like, oh God, this won't end. I don't know. I just really enjoyed everything that was going on here. It's not love. It's not love. And when David is talking about love, when he sings about love, it's just, it's beautiful. Again, I just, his voice, he has the voice for love, obviously. And, I don't know, I just love him. I love him, yeah. Which is my face, which is a building, which is on fire. So I just love that. It's not love, which is my face, which is a building, which is on fire. It's just, I love, when he, the repetition of which. And there are some annotations here on Genius as well. So it says, the burning building could be a metaphor for someone in a relationship during an argument. The couple begins their relationship in love, but when it's not love anymore, the couple argues and things get heated. When they get emotional, they start to fall apart and burn down. It could also be a reference to E.E. Cummings' poem, My Love is a Building, a Building. So again, you never know. There's some different interpretations here. And again, with David Byrne, he's such a prolific writer. He's, I don't know. So it's always like, kind of like, I don't know if there's always, like, what's the thing? There's always, it's just like, this is what he's talking about right here. And, you narrow it down to one thing. But I'm sure he's done that, he's had songs like that. But, sometimes it's just like there are different interpretations you can take, especially with his writing. That's what I get anyway. Going on, it goes on again, with the, when my love stands next to your love, I can't define love when it's not love. And then we go on, it's not love, which is my face, which is a building, which is on fire. And then I like this part, with the noises, and then on Genius here, how it, how it, explains this part. It just says David Byrne making noises, which I love, because it's just like, and he's done that a few times. And there's an annotation here. It says, I don't have an explanation for this. I just thought the transcription for this part was funny. This, that part has a lot of upvotes, compared to all the other annotations and such. So I just love, David Byrne making noises. It's just like, that's a regular thing for him. And then when he says, I've got two loves, I got two loves, and they go tweet, 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 like little birds. And what's kind of funny is because when the song started for me, I thought, he sings like a bird. That's what came to mind. Then how he talks about, like little birds, like I loves like little birds, whatever. I was just like, oh, well, that's nice. And it goes on, they're my two loves, and they go tweet, tweet, tweet again. Count them, 1, 2 loves, count them, 1, 2 loves, which is my face. Then it goes on again. And then how he ends off the song, with the repetition again. of it's not love, it's not love. And so again, just talking about love and being a building on fire, and again talking about how relationships break down, and the love turns into a building on fire, and then the relationship's just terrible at that point, and it's over really. And I mean, yeah, David Byrne can write like a song, writing like this. It's easy for him probably to write. He said, like I said, he's a great lyricist, great writer, and just the way he can deliver, how he can deliver these lyrics, I guess, basically. He knows what, he knows what he wants the song to sound like, how he wants to sing the song. And again, it just sounds so beautiful. And again, talking about a relationship that's on fire, basically, it's just great. And I like that, again, this was before Jerry Harrison joined the band, but how it became one of his songs to, apparently from what I'm seeing here from The Guardian, it became one of his favorite songs to do live. And I mean, yeah, it's just like, obviously with how it says here, the intricate television-esque guitar weaves that he would have to do. And it was just, like I already said, it was his favorite song to play, apparently, while after he joined the band. So obviously, not just a song that fans like, but a song that band members like as well. And also, just one more thing. But yeah, I guess that's all I got for you. So kind of almost a silly, abstract song. I mean, but again, talking about almost kind of a darker theme to it as well, though. Beyond what meets the eye, and that's just what I love about Talking Heads. And again, I could listen to David Byrne, sing, or even read the phone book. And yeah, it's just, and again, Tina Weymouth, I mean, like I said, a great woman bassist, whatever, especially for the 1970s, and how she became an influential part of for female rockers, whatever. And like I said, the drums as well. Everything's just everybody's in their spot for the three of them, and what would become of this band later on, and how they would just blow up even more. So anyway, really enjoyed it. This was just a great look into the past, and from Talking Heads, from this album, and love Building on Fire. And again, I just love David Byrne going tweet tweet tweet. It's just it had everything I wanted. So anyway, I guess that's all I got to really say. So thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting, all that stuff. Really appreciate all the support, and I will talk to you guys again soon.